Impact tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central. A lot happening tomorrow night on the show following Crossroads. Before I get into that, though, I do want to thank everyone for the last 2 weeks. And the ratings have been up, and we've seen some incredible things happening on the show. You guys have been so supportive. And when I say you guys, I get to say that to all of our fans listening in to this teleconference today. It's something that we've wanted to do for a while, was open this call up so that you guys can hear everything that's happening. I know that you guys see the social media, the updates and the posts that we do these calls every week, but now for the first time you guys have the chance to listen in and hear what the wrestlers and the knockouts and what we all have to say each and every week. So welcome. Thank you for joining us. And again, Impact tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to see an exclusive interview with the world champion, Austin Aries. Austin will sit down and discuss everything that happened at Crossroads, his match with Johnny Impact, successfully retaining the championship in that match, and that first time ever bout that we saw. I'm sure Aries will touch on a few different things, as he typically does. It's the last chance tomorrow night for the Monster Abyss to make an appearance. According to Jimmy Jacobs and Congo Kong, they will call out Abyss one more time, and we'll see if the original Monster answers and accepts the challenge that has been laid down from Jimmy Jacobs and Congo Kong. Sami Callihan, who will be on the call in a little while, he goes one-on-one with Falaba. That should be an intriguing match, considering the last time we saw Sami, what he was doing inside the ring at Crossroads. And then, of course, before that, the baseball bat to Eddy Edwards, the news that took the world by storm. Matt Seidel will introduce his One True Spirit Guide to the entire world. Seidel, of course, the double champion now, and he credits this One True Spirit Guide. So we're going to find out who that is tomorrow. Kaya, Valkyrie, and Rosemary go one-on-one. If you guys saw the video package that was posted yesterday to our socials and then this morning to ImpactWrestling.com, it really sets the stage for this incredible match between these two knockouts. And then, of course, you have Feast or Fired. New names have been announced every day on ImpactWrestling.com, and stories about why these guys are entering this match, the reward being worth the risk in Feast or Fire. Not only are you competing for an opportunity to become a champion, to earn a championship match, but, you have that one case out there that could end your career. Then Friday night, one night only, March Breakdown will happen on GWN at 8 p.m. Eastern. I was at March Breakdown in Windsor, co-promoted by BCW. That was just such an incredible show, a fun atmosphere in Windsor. I didn't have this written down, but speaking of Windsor, we'll be back June 1st and 2nd for Impact Wrestling tapings. Tickets are available right now for those tapings on June 1st and June 2nd. St. Clair College is such a fun venue, and that show Friday night on GWN. The card will go up Friday morning. You guys can get a chance to see what competitors will be competing on Friday night, and be sure to watch. And then March 23rd and 24th, Impact Wrestling goes to California. The 23rd, we're in Newark. The 24th, we're in Salinas. That's with Big Time Wrestling in California. Again, you can get all this information at ImpactWrestling.com. April 6th, WrestleCon. A lot of events are starting to take place for us with WrestleCon. You've got the Knockouts Mardi Gras Balcony Party. I think that's on Saturday the 7th at 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. Then, of course, you have everything that we're doing live on Twitch. We'll be doing 10 hours a day, plus a 2-hour podcast each day, and that schedule should be coming out early next week. Then, of course, WrestleCon is Impact Wrestling versus Lucha Underground for the first time ever. The 6-man tag team match was announced. Before I'm done, I will tell you the next match that will take place at WrestleCon, Impact versus Lucha. And then that all leads to April 22nd, Redemption, live on pay-per-view and the Impact tapings. Those VIP packages are available right now at ImpactWrestling.com. So that's kind of our calendar, what we're looking at between today, tomorrow's Impact, Friday, one night only, and then April 22nd, live on pay-per-view, Redemption. With that said, Ross, you can open up the line, and I'll answer some questions before you get to Sami.
That was a mouthful there, Josh.
Yes, there's a lot happening, Ross.
All right, well, we will open up, at this point, just questions for Josh. We'll go about 5 minutes for some questions if you have any questions for Josh Mathews.
Good afternoon, Josh. This is Harry from Pro Wrestling 247, NBC Sports Radio. My question is about the Twitch channel. You guys are doing a lot of good work over there. Is there potential for maybe some live content that we wouldn't be able to see on the hot television program, maybe some house show programming or something coming to Twitch?
Yeah, there will be original programming coming to Twitch soon. Two that I know of for sure that will be like brand new original programs that will be coming in the weeks in the near weeks. And then as it relates to house shows and live events, I think that's a great idea. I think that's something that Ben talked about, and it's just getting the proper equipment and getting the people in place to start the stream and go live. But I think that as we move forward, that we will see more. When the stars are competing at a show, then they can stream and they can go live, and you can see what they're doing. That's a huge part of what Twitch is, and I think that's a big part of what we'll bring to Twitch with our stars flying all over the world each and every weekend. It'd be great to pop in on Moose competing in the UK or Sami Callihan in Las Vegas or something like that. I think that's the direction where it's all going.
Hello, Mr. Mathews. This is Big Ray for OneWrestling.com. First and foremost, thank you for joining us today, sir.
Thank you.
My question to you is just simply, have you heard anything about Eddy Edwards' health updates, and then will he be able to actually come on and maybe speak to us anytime soon?
I'm not sure of his availability to speak on the teleconference. That's a Ross question that maybe we can get that answered later. But I know that Eddy is going to recover fully, and I think it's just a matter of time before Eddy does return to Impact. And I know that Sami's on the line now and listening, but I think that Eddy will be looking for his retribution on Sami Callihan sooner rather than later.
Thank you.
Hi, Josh. It's Adam from the Impact Lounge in the UK. Good evening to you.
Hey, man. How are you?
Very good. First of all, congratulations on the chemistry that you got going on with Sanjay on commentary. Really enjoying it. So well done on that. My question is to do with Ishimori. Obviously, he announced his departure from Noah this week, or he intends to depart. Does that have an effect on the work relationship he has with Impact, can I ask?
Sure, you can ask. I don't know the answer to that question. I'm not sure how that affects what Taji does with Impact. I think he's done some incredible things with us. Those of you that watch the show and listen closely to the commentary, I'm a huge fan of his theme music. But I don't know how it affects. I think that's all to be determined, and thank you for the compliment. I'm having a lot of fun working with Sanjay each and every week and learning from him as we move forward.
Josh, we're going to have one more question for you here.
Hi, Josh. It's Jeremy Bennett with Sportskeeda. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us today. I'll echo the sentiments of the last guy here. Definitely enjoying the work that you and Sanjay are putting together here on the commentary team. My question was for Wrestlecon. Wanted to get your thoughts on the Lucha, just your general thoughts on seeing Lucha Underground take on Impact Wrestling, and if you would like to see that as kind of a partnership going forward, kind of like what with AAA and what Pro Wrestling Noah have done. Would you like to see that going forward?
Yeah, I think it would be great. I mean, I was thrilled when I found out that it was going to be Impact versus Lucha Underground at WrestleCon on April 6th. It's just something that for the fans that we've never seen this. Like, if I can take myself out of being a part of the wrestling business for 20 years, as a fan, it's great to see that. I like Lucha Underground. I like what they do. I like their presentation of how they do everything. So for them to work with us and to have this relationship where it's Impact versus Lucha, and it brings you back to when you were a kid watching wrestling, you never knew what was going to happen on any given night, who would show up where, who would do what, and I sort of feel like that's the feeling that we have right now. So I'm really looking forward to being down in New Orleans for WrestleCon weekend and everything that we have going on. And again, if you guys haven't booked your tickets, for the fans out there listening, I would go to WrestleCon.com when this teleconference is over and make your way to New Orleans on April 6th. Ross said that was the last question, so with that said, I do have one more announcement, and then I will hang up and let Sami take over. We do have our second match ready to announce for WrestleCon, which we've just talking about, Impact Wrestling versus Lucha Underground. This match is going to be an I Quit match. Eddy Edwards will return at WrestleCon, and he will go one-on-one with Sami Callihan live Friday, April 6th. That show gets started at 9 o'clock. So that's the news for this call. That's the headline coming out of this, that Eddy will make his return, WrestleCon, and he will be facing Sami Callihan in an I Quit match, in a match that I can't wait to see.